with Mocienne. I'm here in the city of Arnhem, where I am now. Let me show you Arnhem. Always when I have to go travel around the country, I always have to pass this horrible station, Utrecht, the city of hell, that I call it, and the discrimination and the political brutality is so mean. You see my bike. When I pass the tunnel, the city tunnel, where the shops are, I'm not allowed to walk there with my small bike. And I had to pick up my new glasses, so I do everything that I always do. And then a very aggressive security guy told me I'm not allowed. And I didn't read it anywhere. The police said I should know. Everyone said I should know the rudeness. So I wanted to say, alright, graag gedaan. I want to say the Netherlands, the aggressivity against citizens, it's really becoming the same as America. It's really the same as America. And it's getting worse and worse and worse. And I called the government of Utrecht. So I said, you know what? If we get out of the station, can you please put more plates so that we know that we are not allowed to travel there with our bike. And the aggression is extremely in Utrecht. It's really a discrimination city. And you know, I believe if they're gonna be fanatic attacked, probably it will be Utrecht, because the way that they treat people, it's so extremely aggressive. There's just no words to express that, and it's so horrible for me to share with my viewers. And the police said if I have read the newspaper, they say we are standing here because Utrecht, this place is so aggressive, blah blah blah. But you know what? They are aggressive to us civilians. They are extremely rude to our civilians. You know, it's reaction. When I was telling the guy that he hurt my feelings, he destroyed my shopping thing, he just left me out. You know, I'm not a person, I'm not going to be rude, say nasty words. I only say nasty word to you if you are my friend and I love you very much. But if you are not my friend and I don't love you very much, I don't use any not despicable words. You know, my friend can call me Little Elephant, Hippo, Miss Piggy, whatever, much more. So coming here to Arnhem before I was there was really a lot of drama, passing the station of Utrecht, and I let the government know about it, what I think of it, and it's really, really, really painful. I went to the bathroom in the train, and I almost forgot my cap, so I had to run back to the train and get my cap. I was lucky; I knew exactly where I put it. But today, the day is still long, and today is just amazing, beautiful weather. And the station of Arnhem have totally been changed. I still live here when they were going to build this city. The city of Arnhem, I can tell you, the mayor and the people are nice people living here, and they are not so brutal society as Utrecht is. You know, Utrecht is really, they just hate people. This whole government of Utrecht, they just hate people. You don't have in this village, this small city, you don't have political brutality, you don't have mean things. It's really in Utrecht. And I'm now in an elevator with my bike, but I'm happy I'm here. I was so sad and so really emotional about what was going on. I was thinking, should I go to Arnhem or should I just change the day? And I really had to get myself going and say, come on, You are busy.
Niveau 0, links uitgang.
I really had to tell myself, you know what, Mocienne, you are here to work, and you're going to work your ass. That's it. No, don't let this influence you. Just do what you need to do. And I called the government of Utrecht. I waited 30 minutes on the phone, and then we are being disconnected because I was in the train. And I'm hoping a lot of people who live in Utrecht will make a change, that we can see what we are allowed to do in the center of Hoge Katharijne, that's the name. Because not everyone like violence, not everyone wants to make a fight. So Arnhem, the station have been rebuilt, so this is the first time I'm singing it in time. I have saw it, but then it wasn't really finished, but now it's really finished. It looked like almost exactly like the station of Rotterdam, very modern, so that's nice. Nice, you know, I like old-fashioned and I like new. I like architecture, and I think they did an amazing job with the ground and the beautiful wood. Everywhere is camera. So yeah, they did a huge job. So do I like to be here in Arnhem? I'm here in Arnhem because I have something to do somewhere else. But I have to cross this to do what I need to do. So I thought it was important to share these people who are living here. They're really nice people. There's not a lot of political brutality here. No huge racism as it is in Utrecht. So if you are black, you know, don't live in Utrecht. Don't. You know, Arnhem is very nice. Rotterdam is very nice. Amsterdam is very nice, but Utrecht is really brutal. It's really brutal. I feel so bad telling you this, but you know, that's really the truth. I'm going to log out the train. I need to get my train ticket. So let me get it. The weather is really amazing. It's officially, it's how do you say it? I never know the name in English. Here in Netherlands we call herfst when all the trees gonna lose the leaf. So okay, I have to wait. Yes. Let me. Yes, log out. I log out now with my small bicycle. So let me show you what's changed. It's changed. I was very young when they start to rebuild the station, and it's exactly as it said it would look like. And I do travel a lot. I don't record everywhere I go, but I do travel a lot. And I try to know the rules of everywhere I'm going. So let me see how am I going to get out. What is nice to show you. This is really nice to show you. I have to put back my card. I think that I'm allowed to travel. It's a really luxury because it's very expensive. So yes, I'm back in Arnhem. I'm just someone is playing piano. I know where I have to go, but just let me just walk around. Just let me show you just a little bit. But Utrecht is such a violent city, such a horrible city. The city is so beautiful, but the political brutality is so rough. You know, on the moment when I go somewhere else, like here in Arnhem, other places, I realize how brutal it is. So brutal. Today I was so upset, I was really crying. I was really like, wow. cannot take this. I'm happy I don't live in Utrecht, but I have to pass Utrecht. Discrimination there is so high. The aggression is so bad. And all this organization of police, handhaving. The handhaving means people who make sure you behave, and security. They are around. They are so aggressive. We are so aggressive. When I come places like Arnhem, Nijmegen, Deventer, Zwolle, we just don't have that kind of aggression. You know, this aggression that in Utrecht is horrible. So this is the city of Arnhem. Nice people, nice government, nice police officers. Really nice. Show you. See, can you see the church very far away? Yeah. So, but do I want to live in the places where I have lived? No, I cannot live here. Arnhem is a place for me that I realize that I have to live, and I have to go and make something great out of myself. And making something great about myself wasn't my plan, that I was going to have 7 kids with 7 different guys, being a single mama, living from government money, having no career. No, I really wanted to make something for my life. And so that I have one child now is one child that come out of me, my son Joshua. That was also my goal. I wanted to have more children, of course, but I definitely didn't want to be a woman living on welfare and with no future. So the city of Arnhem really educated me that I wanted to make something of my life, and I didn't want to be poor. I'm not making any money right now, so you can say that I'm poor, but I'm just poor because I'm promoting my book and I'm vlogging and I'm talking about my life, so this is work. Arnhem is very special to me because it really made me realize that I had to go and make something from my life, and I want to do good. Oh, let me show you the station. Yeah, you see? Arnhem, really great, really great. And so it was really nice to have a piece of my childhood in Arnhem. And so it was a very important city for me. But I knew very fast that I did not want to live in Arnhem. I needed to have multicultural people. And the city of Utrecht was giving me that multicultural. I wanted to find out about the world, and I felt here in Arnhem I was stuck as a black woman. So this is why I never tried to find a room here or live here. So I moved out of Arnhem, and I start to build my life in middle of the Netherlands, Utrecht. Really political brutality place. I want to show you the station from this angle, our architect. We are really busy with architects. The Dutch government is really trying to copy a lot of Japan, Asia, Tokyo. You have all this kind of architect building. They really try to improve the architect states. But in this society, in this moment, as a country, we are not doing well. People are not happy in the Netherlands. We really have all financially problem. Life is very expensive. Political brutality is worse than ever. So the government is still playing like our Prime Minister, Mark Rutte, was yesterday on TV. He was saying how great we are, how much money we have, our economy is doing so well. And you know, I'm liberal. But a lot of people are really suffering who do work hard and have hard time doing their shopping, paying the rent, paying the gas and lean. So, but we as civilians, we don't see it. And why is the country doing well? Because the country is stealing a lot of money from the people who do work hard in this country. So I do not live from welfare. I don't get any money from any government. So if I make money, I have to pay a lot of money. That's okay. But they will never give me a compliment that I do well. So this government is only taking. Only people who are really well and they don't lose too much, they are not irritated like I am. I am liberal, but the liberal that we are getting right now, I don't think it's make really anyone happy. So governments are building up this. Look, the buses. I love the buses. I love the blue buses. They're really home for me. I'm so happy the city of Arnhem kept the color. They kept the color. I'm super happy they kept the color. My bus that I used to take, number 1, is no longer going. So I had to take the bike to get where I want to be. But it's really nice to see the color still the same. I like things to change and I like things to stay the same. This I really like. So the economy that we are now, really a lot of people cannot pay the rent, a lot of people cannot pay the gasoline, a lot of people cannot pay the mortgage, living costs, children costs. Life is really, really hard in this moment in the Netherlands. It's so extremely, and it's hard really for almost everyone. If you are filthy rich, if you're really filthy rich, and you have a high pension, and you don't feel it. You just don't care. But if you are not filthy rich, and you were just fine, and you are a bit successful, then in this moment you are really losing a lot of money. So the economic here is really, really bad right now in the Netherlands. And the government is still creating building up this country because we want to be in the top of European country. But to do so, the government is really killing the people. They're killing the people who work hard for this country. They're killing the people who don't work hard for the country. So the situation now is really bad. So all this kind of building that I'm showing you now, the way that station, everything that's international start with a station. The station is international because in a station, this is where people come in, this is where people come out. And the Dutch government want to represent the station as the bling bling of our country. So they are trying to make the Netherlands a small country, bling bling country. Are they doing it well? Yeah, when you are in a city, you are well. But if you get out of the city, a lot of crappy houses are being built where people are being put in like animals. No quality of living, no quality of life. Finding a good house to live here, it's for the most people, you cannot buy it because it's just too expensive. It's just too much. So stations like Arnhem, stations like Amsterdam, stations like Rotterdam, a lot of money is being put in it to show off. The government wants to show off the Netherlands. That's it. Utrecht, where the crime and the hate against the government is growing, they think they can control it by putting more police officers in the city. So it's gonna work against them in the end. For me, I'm in the middle of the court with the Dutch government surrounded by kidnapping. One thing that they are not going to succeed is get me to the point I'm fighting with the MA. Get me to the point that I beat up the police. Or they're not going to get me for that. They're not going to get me. They're not going to get me for that. They didn't get me for 38 years. Now they're not going to get me for anything. This country is brutal. It's brutal to black people. But you may be surprised that in Amsterdam they are much nicer. They are really much nicer.
En als het dan niet gebeurt, dan hier.
So anyway, I want to show you one part of Arnhem that's still the same that I really love in a real estate. Are you ready? Yes. I really like the Victorian building that I show you. It really reminds me of Portugal, Prague and Belgium. I really like that. And I'm so happy that they keep that. So this building is new. I have to say that they did an amazing job building it that way. It looked really amazing. It really fixed the street. So as I say before, and I will say it again, we have a very talented architect here in the Netherlands. And by making us citizens suffer, not giving us good houses, good care, we can build all this. So a lot of our humanity money is going into how we want to represent the country, and this is why people are suffering for just amazing architecture. So we are we are suffering as a country. So it's always funny that people, I work with people from Bangladesh. They think that every Dutch person is very rich. But let me tell you one thing. We are exactly in the same situation as the most people in Bangladesh. Only you don't see it, that we are living the same like Bangladesh. We Dutch people, we even have to work the same hard as Bangladesh people do. And the government is doing less and less and less for us. So people who think living in the Netherlands is a rich land, no, you're wrong. We are just dealing with more paperwork. It's really hard life here. It's really not easy. We have to work the same hard as people in Bangladesh. And maybe we have to work harder because we are a small country. We pay a lot of tax. But most of all, the government do not thank us. Just like people in Bangladesh government don't thank us. I want to show you our sector. Yes, you can see it better. In Prague, just amazing. Don't you think it's amazing? I'm so happy to look at that street again. That's the part of Arnhem that I really like. The old building remind me of French. So look, the way the architecture did, amazing job, just really amazing job. They create old and new. I really like that. When I left Arnhem, when I left this place, it was still in rebuild. The plans were there, and now I'm here, and I can see it's finished, and I really love it. Really love it. So we are suffering for this beauty. We are so suffering. Anyway, we will never be big because we are the Netherlands. We are small. Our government needs to come back and think about our life, our humans, what we need. Yeah, what we need. And they need to understand humanity come first before we are representing ourselves big for Brussels. This government that I pick, because I'm liberal, I'm not happy the way they are running this country. So this beautiful architecture, we suffer for that. We are really suffering really, really bad for it. But I have to say it, I enjoy it. I enjoy it. It's really nice. I come here with a purpose. I'm going to have a very sad conversation about my life in this place. Even I love the architecture here. it was here that I decided how my life was going to be, how to build up my career. Okay, there's also one thing I want to say. You see all the lines in the air and all the hill. I don't know if you can see the hill, but it's just like San Francisco. In San Francisco, you also have that, the street. So beautiful. I remember going with my father, Michael Jackson, yes, to San Francisco, and going in such a bus, metro online in San Francisco, red one, and this always remind me of that moment. So when I came to Arnhem, I don't remember my age. I think I was how old was I? I was 15 or 16. I saw this and I think, hey, wow, this reminds me of San Francisco. Oh, can I believe this? Something like that is also in the Netherlands. I was so happy. Happy to see it. And you may say, why happy? You know, happiness, creating happiness in yourself is very important to be brave and continue with life. So no matter how small, I was always trying to find something that made me happy. So going to my bike, go down on a hill, when some blue bus passed me, I just think of my dad. I always think of my dad. This little part is San Francisco to me. And Arnhem, I'm proud with Arnhem, because it really educated me that I was going to make something good out of my life and forget everyone nonsense. So to me, to be in Arnhem today, I'm here to do something painful, but this part made me happy. Really make me happy that they didn't destroy it. It's a great, wonderful way of architecture. They kept some very old buildings. It really make me happy. So it's nice. Show you one more time. Yeah. When before you go down the hill, you have to go up to the hill. So I'm not walking right now, so I don't have to go up to the hill. So now I have to go up to the hill. And when you go with your bike, you go down the hill. And that was really, really amazing. So when I go to the city, I was always looking for this part going down to the hill. And when I go down to the hill, I tell myself a mantra. I was going to stay positive. I was going to stay nice. I wasn't going to be a criminal. I was going to be lovely. So I had all kind of things going through my head when I went down the hill. So, yeah. And it's really, really amazing to see that they kept the architecture really great. And I can still recognize myself in it, so that's really, really, really nice. Yeah, really nice. So I have to go biking before it's dark. So I have to go. So there was Mocienne Petit Jackson. She came into my vlog, me being angry about political brutality in Utrecht. And oh, look where I'm now. Utrecht Street, Utrecht. This street go totally to Utrecht. So it was Mocienne Petit Jackson. Thank you for following my channel and see you next time. Stay safe. Bye bye.